Good evening and welcome to the highlights of the Hexagon Telford Tigers versus the Peterborough Phantoms. Good evening, we're here tonight with two Telford under-15s, Louis Molyneux and Ollie Howells, after getting into the England squad. Good evening, gents, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
And yourself?
Yeah, very good, thanks.
What's it mean to get into the England squad?
It's a big achievement. I mean, I've worked for it since I started playing hockey. It's what I wanted to achieve, and got there now. Happy to go away to Finland in April. Looking forward to it. That's about it.
And yourself?
Big achievement. Proud of myself. Working hard from 9 years playing the hockey. Can't wait to go away. Have fun.
So all the hard work's paid off. Are you still playing for Telford Tigers under-15s as well?
Yeah, that comes first. Then we've got conference in England, innit? So just added extras.
All right, so you're both very, very busy with conference and Telford as well, yeah?
Yeah, conference, Tigers and England now.
But you two are proof that if you put the hard work in and keep persisting, then you can get there in the end. You both agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done, gents. Thank you ever so much for joining us tonight. Well done on England, and we'll speak to you soon. Good evening. We're here ahead of the Telford Tigers Peterborough Phantoms match tonight, and I'm joined once again by under-15s coach James Liu. Good evening, James. You okay?
Good evening, Sean. Thanks for having me. Yeah, nice to be here again. Obviously, as we say, I think all the games are going to be big now. Every single one going into the last part of the season. So yeah, it'd be good to see how they get on tonight.
So you're looking forward to it, are you?
Yeah, definitely. I think it should be a good close game. It's obviously previously head-to-head. Telford have won all three. The last game we know was a bit of a strange one where Tigers, I believe, were 6-1 ahead. But then Peterborough kind of came back with quite a few goals in succession. So I think Tom Watkins will be really keen to not let a repeat of that happen again. So they still won 8-6 in the end. But obviously some nerves, for the team to lose such a big lead and to let Peterborough come back into the game. So I'm pretty sure the team will really want to shut them down and prevent them from doing that again tonight.
Right then, because you're the stats man, what stats have you got for us tonight then?
So the important stats, I guess, is as always having a look at the form. And for Telford, they've won 4 out of the last 11, 2 in overtime losses and 5 straight losses. Whereas Peterborough, I think, are coming into this pretty strong now. They've racked up 11 wins in their last 11 games. And the last time they lost was back on the 12th of Jan against Bracknell. So obviously, again, Tigers, are going to be facing a team that really has a bit of momentum and looking quite strong at the moment towards the latter part of the season. So, props to Peterborough. They're pushing hard, and I think they're pushing all the opponents hard. They're now third in the league table, 6 points behind Telford, 1 game in hand, so it's really crucial for Telford to get the points tonight.
So at the minute then, as it stands, who's Telford's top goal scorer and Telford's top assist?
Yeah, so Telford's top goal scorer is the big man himself, number 7, Dominic Florian. So he's currently on, I believe, 27 goals this season so far out of the 42 games that he's played. And top points, 63 points, is fans' favourite Scott McKenzie, number 77. So, again, with Scott back in the Tigers lineup, hopefully that will give us the firepower we need to see past Peterborough. The danger men for Peterborough will be Alice Padalek, their top points for the season so far. There's obviously Martin Susters that we know of, and also Petr Stepanek. So think those are guys to watch. Their captain, James Ferraras, clocking up a lot of points. He's their highest assists man. So, plenty of players to watch out for. So I think it'll be a good matchup tonight anyway.
Excellent, right, let's see. Right then, so we've got Matthews and Hamilton as the refs. What's your thoughts on them?
Yeah, decent refs really. I know Matthews gets quite a bit of a stick from the Telford fans especially, but a lot of times for me, they haven't got eyes on the back of their heads. They'll call what they'll see, and hopefully, really, obviously, we know it's a good game when you don't have to talk about the refs, and hopefully it'll be that way tonight.
Yep, totally agree. So we're starting with Silverthorne Plant and young Finley Howells. Up against Ferreira, Billing, and Padlak. Right, here we go. Howells sends it through, chased by Silverthorne. Silverthorne wins it behind the net, just crowded out. Ricky Plant in strong. Still Ricky Plant behind the net, tries a shot. Oh, nearly. Just loses control whistle, but he's got it to Mackenzie. He fires it in. Lord to Whistle. Back to Lord. Lord, he shoots it. And it's in! And it's in by Lord! What a goal for Telford!
What a fantastic start for the Tigers. They really feel like they've got a bit between their teeth, really going for the 50-50, winning the loose pucks. And Ollie Lord, their fantastic little drag in before the shot in, and obviously beat the goalie near side. So fantastic start for the Tigers.
1-0 Telford. And away comes Dominic Florian and Silverthorne. Florian, oh, just the pass just wasn't good enough, or otherwise he would have been clean in on goal.
Yeah, unfortunately, just not quite hard enough. So the back checker there for Peterborough just getting a stick there in time.
So we've got a penalty on Peterborough. Watkins, good hit Watkins there on Robson, and he'll go through Watkins, and he lets fly, and it was a good save by Marr. Plan just loses out. Kennedy just can't get there. Stefanak, oh! And it's off Corey McEwen, I think.
Yeah, I think judging by the fact the puck lost all its speed on the way towards the net, it must have deflected. Couldn't quite see. It was a little bit quick with a few bodies in front of us, but it did look like it was a deflected goal in. Unfortunately, Tigers find themselves equalised by Peterborough. Hopefully they can fight and get the next one back pretty soon.
Hit by Silverthorne. Kennedy just loses it. Sent through to McEwen. But Telford have got it back. And it's saved by Bradday.
Yeah, Phantoms turning up the heat there a little bit, keeping that puck in Tigers' defensive zone. Luckily, nothing too threatening came towards Brad's way, and he was able to smother that in the end.
Right, 2.5 minutes to go. Goodison battling hard. Whoa, Goodison. Susters, I think, took a swike in with his stick. So Telford have got a power play. Susters will sit 2.
Yeah, one of their big players, Martin Susters, the big 77 for Phantoms, played 40 goals so far this season, scoring 30, assisted 31, 61 points. So let's see if Tigers can get something out of this power play without that man on the ice.
Number 77 for the Peterborough Phantoms, Martin Susters, receives 2 minutes for slashing. Penalty time 17:34.
Mackenzie. Oh! Unlucky Silverthorne there. Set up by Mackenzie. So, your thoughts on the first one?
Yeah, I think both teams pretty even. I think both teams getting their fair share of chances. Tigers started well, obviously getting the first goal. Disappointing to see them let Peterborough back in with their equaliser. But I think something about tonight that I've not seen for a while. I think Tigers have really got the bit between their teeth, coming out of the blocks pretty hard and fast against Peterborough, which is good to see. I think all players on all lines are really pushing hard on the forechecks and getting some nice plays through the neutral zone. So we'll see how, obviously, what comes of the second period. But really, I've seen some really good hard grafting by our Tigers lads right from the word go.
Yeah, totally agree. Right, here we go then. Period 2. Do you think we've got to start fast?
Yeah, absolutely. Trying to keep the foot on the gas and put pressure on Peterborough again early on. I think, as I said, Tigers came out fighting, and it was quite good to see them all really being quite aggressive, making some good plays. But I think, for whatever reason, you can't really put your finger on it. It just, moment lapses of concentration, lapses of positional play, kind of let Peterborough back in to get their equalisers. So hopefully Tigers will really have a good think over the break and lock things down.
So Silverthorne wins it, but Ferreira picks it up. And here we go now. McEwen chases hard. Picked up by Silverthorne. Drags it round. Oh, just can't control it. And it's a goal once again by Corey McEwen. Is it? Oh, was it? Yeah, Glenn Billing it was.
Yeah, can be a dangerous player, that Glenn Billing, number 72. He's got 41 points this season, 15 goals. So, yeah, I guess had a lot of free ice in front of him just to shape up for that shot, get a nice release and go top right corner there, past Brad.
And I think it all stemmed from Florian losing the puck over there. So one mistake, that's how close it is.
Yeah, I think both teams are obviously, really pulling out all the stops. So any little mistakes can turn out quite badly for the team that makes it tonight. It's looking quite tight in terms of possession, in terms of shots, in terms of chances. So it can swing either way very quickly.
Great play by Danny Rose there. Oh, just unlucky that. Whistle. Whistle. Oh, it's in by Brandon. Whistle. What a goal. What a goal!
Fantastic little play there by Brandon Whistle. Bit of individual skill. We know he's got the hands. We know he's got that hockey brain. And yeah, a little drag through the legs. Beats the D-man. Beats the goalie. Fantastic goal there by Brandon Whistle.
And Goodison. Skates hard. Goodison, good play. Oh, it's it. Goodison. Sends it in! Oh! Mackenzie was unlucky there. We'll go again, give it him quicker. Send it in now. Goal! It's gotta be! Hey! Brandon Whistle! What a goal!
That Whistle.
What'd you say about that?
Fantastic bit of play by Tigers to get ahead there. It really actually felt like they were on a power play. They were kind of all over Peterborough, moving that puck all the way around that offensive zone. Florian, Whistle linking up really well, and Whistle with a well-deserved second goal there. Fantastic by Tigers.
Goal time 31-40. 34 unassisted at 31-40.
Silverthorne. On to Plant. Plant's shoots it! Oh, nearly! How did that not go in? Goalie didn't know where it was, just dropped in front of him. That was lucky. So we were ahead for about 10 seconds, which is what I say, we seem to get ahead. Most vulnerable.
Yeah, thought that might have been tipped in by Stepanek there, but I think the player who shot it in there for Phantoms must have just gone clean through the players and went straight in. Obviously, Brad Day must have been screened. Looked like a lot of bodies in front of him. Unfortunately, Tigers, as you said before, Sean, you know, we get the lead and we seem to lose it very quickly. Tigers have really got to tighten on that kind of game management part, because we're always kind of fighting the fire, really, if we're going to have to try and get back into the lead straight after just going into the lead.
Mackenzie sends it through to Whistle. Oh, Whistle just tried to get it through, but he blocked it with his mask. And we'll go again. Whistle! Oh, just over. Tails. Another speed merchant. Kennedy. Oh, it's in! Yeah! It's in! But Scott McKenzie! What a goal!
Goal number 4 for Exton Telford Tigers, sponsored by Edgelands Barbers, scored by number 77, Scott McKenzie. Assisted 61, Adam Taylor. And 55, Ross Kennedy. Goal timed at 34.90.
Shot again, saved by Mark. Lord. The Silverthorne can. And Tails will chase. Tails barreling hard. Rose. Oh!
Yeah, I think the D there sort of crept back a bit, not really engaging high up on the towards the blue line enough, and just gave that Peterborough player a bit of time and a bit of space to pick his spot, and unfortunately for Tigers, puts it into the net. So Peterborough equalise. See how Tigers come back from this.
You got Moreland and Weldon. Jack Watkins. Oh! You got Plant. Still Plant. To Silverthorne. Silverthorne. Goal! What a goal by Jason Silverthorne!
Great goal there, great composure by the captain, number 22, Jason Silverthorne, from the backhand onto his forehand, and a top shelf goal there. Fantastic response by Tigers, by the captain, leading by example. Great goal, great time.
And we'll have a line change. Brad Day saves, and away comes Whistle. Just couldn't get the angle, but Silverthorne will get it. And it's gone wide. Florian needs to get to it. And they haven't pulled their goal yet. Minute to go. Pete Peterborough think they can do it. And it's blocked. And away we go. And it's in. And it's in. And it's in. Oh!
And Florian chipped that puck just as the goalie was pulled. Just a shame it didn't actually creep in.
Florian. Yeah! Yes! Come on!
Absolutely fantastic there. All started from Florian's chip into their zone just as they pulled the goalie, and since then Phantoms were under the cosh, resulting in a turnover. A nice little play across the front of the lane into and Tigers go 6-4 up. Absolutely fantastic.
That's it, really. It's a 4-point night because tonight Swindon have lost as well. So great night for Telford.
Yeah, absolutely, Sean. A good night. I think Tigers from the off looked strong. They were battling for every puck. Every player was doing a job for the team, and they quite rightly deserved a 6-4 win tonight.
Totally agree. Who would you give man of the match to?
Well, I think probably most people tonight would say Brandon Whistle. I mean, obviously he scored a fantastic individual first goal for himself tonight, but second goal, you know, and leading up to Scott's goal, he's been a provider as well. Been so calm and composed, making plays, setting up his teammates, keeping the puck alive in the offensive zone as well. He's done a great job with that. I mean, I must admit, I've seen a lot from Florian tonight as well. He's battled really hard, hasn't stopped skating all night, has really battled hard to try and win pucks back again, make plays. So, you know, but for me, I think, you know, yeah, I think Brandon would certainly be my first choice. Maybe everybody's obvious choice from tonight, but he would be my first choice.
So, do you think that line of Whistle, Florian and Mackenzie did the damage tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're spot on there, Sean. They played so well together. It's all about how they keep the puck alive in their zone. You know, winning those 50-50 battles, making some clever little drop passes, some link-up plays, and just creating chances. A hockey game, you have to move around. You have to move the opposition players, and also, more importantly, you have to move that goalie. And unless you do that, you're going to really struggle to score. And obviously, with the injuries we've had, with the likes of Mackenzie and Whistle being out for a little while, I think Tigers have felt that pressure to sort of score, or at least keep the lead, or come back with more goals. And tonight, Tigers have proved that, you know, with a bit more firepower, as a whole team, they worked ever so well to keep on top, keep in front of Peterborough, and see it through to the end.
Good evening. We're here with Telford Tigers head coach Tom Watkins after the win against Peterborough Phantoms. You got to be happy with that.
Really happy with the result, and obviously game goes our way down in Milton Keynes as well tonight, so that's huge, but it's one part of a weekend. We came into it with our focus being on 4 points, and I think that's really important tomorrow going up to Sheffield. We treat them with respect, and we've got a good record in Sheffield. I think we've won at least a couple up there, so but we're under no illusion. We know the qualities that they bring. We've got to keep our feet on the ground tonight. Yes, it's a big result. Yes, it gives us the head-to-head against Peterborough. You know, I think we've swept Peterborough and Swindon both 4-0, which is huge for us. But there's still a lot of hockey to play. So not getting too high on our emotions tonight. We've still got a lot of work to do tomorrow.
The boys stepped up tonight, definitely. The line Mackenzie, Whistle and Florian worked wonders tonight, do you think?
I think the whole team played real well, and you know, guys obviously get a lot of credit when they score goals. It makes a big difference to the team, but as a team performance I thought we were excellent. Danny Rose was solid on the back end, moved his feet really well and made good plays. You know, a couple of guys sucking up some pretty difficult injuries, and I thought they got through the game very, very well. But you know, we made changes to the lines after the first period, kind of 6-7 minutes into the second period. Made that alteration, and yeah, it clicked.
To match up with them, is that why you did it? Or
no, we came in. I wanted to start the way we've been playing. It just spreads our load through three quality lines, and then just I wanted to try and get a little bit more offensive punch through our top 2 and our top 6, because I think that's where their talent is.
And it was a good game of hockey tonight. Only 2 penalties, I think, 1 for each side, so it was pretty even.
I think we had 2 power plays. I think they had 1 power play, but there was 2 good teams playing hard, and I think the officials had a great game. While we're talking about the officials, such sad news about young Harris Hussein. I think that. Yeah. For me personally, when you stood on the bench tonight and you have the minute silence, I think that really hit home, and kind of overriding emotion was that the game doesn't matter at that point. Of course it does, but certainly feel for Harris's family. Good kid, good linesman, and such a shame.
And I think that's echoed from everyone here at Telford Tigers as well, including all the fans. He will be missed. So tomorrow night, onwards to Sheffield away. You excited about that?
Always excited. We got ourselves in a good position, and took hopefully a good stride and a good step forward tonight. But feet on the ground.
Feet on the ground. Excellent. Thanks for joining us tonight, and we'll speak to you soon. Good evening. We're here with Telford Tigers man of the match tonight, Brandon Whistle. What a great performance, young man. You happy with that?
Yeah, for sure. It's always good to play well personally, but also get the team win is huge. And 2 big points, so we need those, so it was good.
Your stick handling for them goals was just unreal. You have to slow it down to watch what you're actually doing. Do you practice that a lot, or it just comes naturally?
I think it just comes natural. I mean, I think I probably got most of that from my dad. He was pretty good at that, so I think natural, but then also just you like to work on your good skills. I mean, you don't like to work on your bad skills, but you got to. But no, definitely stick handle a lot when I was growing up, just in the garage and on the ice as well.
That line with you, Mackenzie and Florian, you seem to be getting a little bit of a click together with you and Scott. Do you think that's right?
Yeah, for sure. I think me and Scotty kind of played together since I came back from Christmas, and it's been working. I mean, kind of some bad luck. We both got injured there, and then people were in and out. But no, it's always good to build chemistry with guys, and it'll take a while. So once you kind of flip-flop guys in and out, it's hard to do. But no, if we can stick together, I think it'll be really good, and we all need to perform here coming down the stretch.
So tomorrow night away to Sheffield, what do you expect them to bring to the table?
I mean, they just don't get out of your face. I mean, they're there the whole time. If you make a move around one guy, there's another guy right on you. So I think just stick to the same plan we had tonight. Skate hard, shoot everything on net, and I think we'll be fine.
Mate, you're a big fans' favourite. Everyone loves you. They all sing your name. You've got your own song. Are you still enjoying it in Telford?
Yeah, for sure. No, it's been awesome. I took a while to decide this year where I was going to play for the rest of the season, and I'm glad I came here.
Brandon, well done on man of the match tonight, mate. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you soon.